Hello, teacher friends, new teachers, veteran teachers, soon-to-be teachers, and everybody in between. My name is Nina Rodriguez, and this is my channel, Misfit to Teach, where I talk about all things teaching and how to stay mentally, physically, and emotionally fit to teach. So, as always, if I have not met you already, please hit the subscribe button below, as well as the notification bell, so that you and I can come together every week. I'm making this video at the end of this week, and it's actually Sunday as of this video, and coming to you just completely raw and authentic, and even a little bit creepy looking, because I went to the gym and showered, and it's just kind of a lazy rest of the Sunday as I tie up loose ends. But I wanted to make this video to talk about something that's been on my mind for a few weeks now, and that is truly, once we get into the school year, how overwhelming things can be when we start to juggle our career priorities with our life priorities and our obligations to our family, our friends, our goals, and everything we want in between. And it becomes almost impossible to be able to juggle these things in an effective way where we feel like we are moving the needle forward in our personal lives while moving the needle forward in our career lives, or at least managing to keep water out of the boat from sinking. So I think this year I have adopted a philosophy of less is more, that we often add to our lives when we subtract from it. And I'm wondering, at this time of the year, as maybe you have started your school year, or if you're about to start your school year, how are you balancing your career with the rest of your life? Have you given any thought to the few things or the handful of things that are important to you that you want to accomplish this year, while maximizing your presence in your classroom, what kind of teacher you want to be when you are on stage and in the classroom, and tapped in and turned on for all of your students and their communities and your administration, while giving energy and passion and commitment and effort to the ones that you love and to yourself. So I think this year, for sure, I have eliminated a lot of things from my schedule, things that I do want and I hope to accomplish in the coming years, in favor of just a few manageable things that I know that I can achieve more realistically while balancing my work life. And the best way that I've found to do this, and it sounds super cliche, and people have been talking about it for years, but I really have been starting to keep a journal and a daily agenda. And I can't tell you how much this has really made a difference in my life now that I'm committed to the practice. I actually keep two different forms, and excuse me, this is super ratty because this book has taken so much abuse in the past couple years, but this one is just where I've been housing goals that I want to meet in the short term, intermediate term, and long term. And then I have, of course, a daily agenda in terms of my system. It houses all of my systems, the things that I need to get done in order to move the needle on that micro level day by day. And this system really came out of necessity, because in truth, the previous 6 years of my career in teaching, while I've loved those years, there are always things that I wish that I would have done better, and that I know I could have executed with greater effect had I taken the time to be more reflective, be more strategic, and simply think about what was important to me. So this school year, whether you are just now starting out, or if you're like me and you've been back in the classroom for a few weeks, what I'm hoping for you is that you take some time, especially in this first semester of the school year, to think about the things that you really want to achieve before the end of 2022. Putting your systems in place to tackle and achieve those things, making incremental small progress on the micro level day by day, because all of those progresses together is what's going to amount to the greatest progress overall. And then striking a work-life balance between who you are in your classroom and then who you are everywhere else. Being a teacher is really hard work. We have to wear so many hats, so many different hats for so many different people. And in the end, all we want is to be effective, to know that the ones we care about are loved, and to leave an important piece of ourselves with those that we're around. So please consider keeping a daily agenda for yourself if you have not already. Eliminate everything that's not doable this year, or things that aren't as important to you to accomplish this year, and then go all in for everything else. Until next time, thank you so much. I can't wait to see you in the comments, and as always, be well.